Fellow game players, welcome to Dunia Masters. I'll just read this warning before I go into detail. Dunia Masters contains no save function, and so it's highly recommended that you finish the game in one sitting. I will try my best, because this is quite a detailed game. I'm this scientist, I don't know if you'll explain later, but I'll give you a quick description of what it is. I'm a scientist with the ego the size of the moon, apparently. I'm stuck in a dark laboratory. I've got to try to escape, and there are 3 different endings to the game. Apparently if I find logs and details and so on, it'll determine my ending, so I hope I will do it, but with no save function, that's going to be limiting me quite a bit. Okay, let's have a look at the controls quickly. Either interact with most objects, escape, shift to F to use the flashlight, tab to read the journal, okay, right click to use the zoom eye. An unlockable, oh, it's unlockable, okay, fine. I think we're good to go, let's go. Looking forward to this. A lot of detail was in the description, so it can only be good things. Indeed. I think that's me. Probably.
What's this? A present from Daxter.
For some reason, the audio is always quiet when it comes to this.
Whoa!
There's a bomb as well. I forgot to mention, there's a bomb. Yeah, that detail might have been a good idea to mention. And we're into the action. Alright, here we go.
Feels like I just took a bomb to the chest.
You did take a bomb to the chest, man. Let's go. Got no flashlight yet. Is this thing important?
There's nothing.
Oh, cool. Sprinklers.
Well, now it's dark as pitch.
Dark as pitch?
Good thing I installed a flashlight into my eyeball.
Alright. It's humorous. A flashlight in one's eyeball, huh? Right, let's go and find something to do. I got a thing! Ah, data entry. Okay, right, so whenever there's 60 of them? Oh no, there's no save function either! You've got to be a devoted game player for this. Today I made a friend, Daxter D, it's not dastardly Dexter. And he gave me this device. He didn't name it anything, so I decided to call it The Journal. A fantastic name, if I do say so myself. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. Somehow it perfectly combines mechanical and digital elements, creating something akin to a computer that you can carry with you. It's called a PDA. I'm not sure what else to write. Actually, I never was any good at taking notes. But who needs notes when you're a genius? Alright. Let's go. So anything that I see glowing on the floor that's blue is a log note? Probably. No save function. Oh, even a basic one would have done. Here we go. Data entry. To be perfectly honest, I'd almost forgotten I had this thing. Everything else had been moving so fast. First I made head of class in less than a month, as was to be expected. Then my research was picked up by a dean. And now I'm getting the award of excellence. It'll go on the wall with the other 2. Not to mention my peers, including Daxter, who is keenly interested in my advancements. I've made in my own cybernetics. Especially the zoom eye, the flashlight eye, the zoom. I will admit, it can be quite fickly at times. If my eye is even slightly out of alignment, it just doesn't work. Take the paper. Right. It is important to get all these. I think they do determine my ending. I think the more I get, the better. So what's this blue thing?
It's a huge pillar of salt. Used to be a part of the light fixture.
A pillar of salt? There's some ID there. Aha! Head neurologist. Take ID. Right. There are important objects all over the place. Not necessarily easy to find. I recognize that. Alright, let's go along here. Ah!
Key card recognized. Welcome, DD.
I think I'm doing alright so far. Ah. Is that a shotgun shell or a sample of DNA?
I present to you red salt
the Northwood's newest anti-pain medication. However, I would go beyond calling it a mere medication and instead call it a miracle drug. Red salt is injected directly into a cybernetic brain. Whether that be by needle or internal injection will be up to the user. However, both ways result in a cybernetically enhanced brain unable to process pain.
It's never a good thing. Pain makes us feel alive. What's this?
First human-fish hybrid gills.
Ew.
Created by merging Northwood human and Delta fish DNA. Subject created by Daxter D. Northwood on 5/21/19/888 AF as part of Northwood Technical College doctorate project. Subject lived for 7 years before dying to unrelated injury, whereafter gills were retrieved for further study and now systematic categorization.
Oh, completely unrelated.
Good to see my repair machines intact. Quite useful in my current state.
Right.
I really must make a button that doesn't require me to use my forehead.
Yes, rather, indeed.
Hard light emitters. Advanced technology capable of imbuing ordinary light with physical mass. Originally used primarily for construction purposes until 8/6/5/126 AF, when all of what is now known as advanced technology became obsolete due to spontaneous magnetic interference. Tasked on 13/9/850
Is that a date?
AF with attempted restoration. No progress made since that date. Emitters placed in display case until further notice.
So clearly this is my history. All of my creations that I've made are inside these glass containers. Is that a gun?
The salt gun, while not a master's original, is still quite the genius invention, and I'm proud to say that I've made it even more ingenious. Long gone are the days of archaic powders. Instead, we now harness the very power of salt itself. Rather than cause a small explosion inside of the gun, this newer model creates a pocket of air between the hammer and the salt buck by having a small piece of wood come into contact with Bondo Agent, trademark, by simply clamping your hand closed around the rod. And just like that, you have the salt gun too!
A lot of emphasis on salt. And finally we have salt itself.
I present to you a rock, but not just any rock.
I can't move when I'm like this.
Capable of producing more energy in 1 hour than our sun produces in a year. Now you may be asking yourself, Masters, how could such a rock not burn a hole through the very crust of Dunia itself? And I have an answer. That is because this rock defies the laws of physics. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I will find out, and I will use this to fix one of the Northwood's greatest issues. Energy consumption. We're just using too much salt.
You don't know how, you don't know why it works, it burns more energy than the sun, and you've got it in a glass container? I don't feel safe. Okay, is that everything? That's the gill, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's everything in this room. Oh no, wait, hang on, there's a green thing here. Matt, is that how bright it is? It's not very bright. Oh wow, that's dark. Ooh, note! No, another journal. Dictated, but not written, by Master M. Northwood. That's me, by the way. Now don't put it down. Oh, I've got no choice. Maybe it's in the journal already. Yeah, here we go. To be perfectly honest, I may have forgotten I even had this thing. Everything else had been moving so fast. Fast I made... Oh, no, head of class. Oh, you talked about that. Oh, that's it. Okay, fine. Alright, tell me about this brain.
Yes, the brain. What to say about the brain? Well, it did survive getting taken out of its owner's head. It's also the only Northwood brain that currently exists that doesn't have some sort of cybernetic enhancement. So, you could say this is a modern miracle. Or you could say that I just put a brain in a box.
Okay, so it has no significance. I don't think there's anything else in that room. What was that? I heard water. Did someone just leak? Moving on. Well, that was a nice bit of story. Okay, I think I've got everything in here. I'll just make absolutely sure. Now that I'm aware of the basics of how this works. Because
Nothing here.
Okay.
Guess what? There's nothing.
Ooh, there are pages everywhere. Okay, autopsy report. Age of deceased 125. He did alright. Alright, so I don't see anything necessary here. It looks like I've been experimenting on people here. Blood sugar regulations. More cybernetic implants. This sounds very Deus Ex. Oh, there's more. Cybernetic. Whoa, this person was very cybernetic-y. Put it down. Does this get added to the journal, or... No, it's not. Okay. I'll keep an eye on my counter, though, to make sure... I don't think it gets added. Due to the nature of default subject... Ew, gross. Alright, I better read these just in case. I don't know what's with that piano sound, or it's important or anything or not, but there's a lot of cybernetic work that I've been doing, and I'm clearly one of them. Oh, the age of the deceased was only 19 in this case. Destroyed due to... somebody commands. Ooh, dear. Oh, do I read...
It's a box full of scavenged cyborg parts.
Scavenged? Well, you don't want to go anywhere near them. What's this? I think that's a cash machine. Or till. No, I don't see anything else. I really hope I'm not missing anything. Making sure. Okay, nothing there. Let's go. Right, we've been there. We've been to this door. Go along this edge here. Now, can I still go... Can I go inside here yet?
Get your eyes fixed and go the fuck away.
Jeez! Okay, I need an eyeball to get into there, clearly.
Beginning repairs.
Ah!
Hold still.
I must have a damaged eye. Okay, there's no gory sound, so I think I'm alright. Okay, my eye is, I think, now fixed. Righto! Now we can open these doors. Please.
Retinal scan.
Thank you.
Recognized. Welcome, masters.
Don't take the mickey at me, smooth skin. Thank you, robot.
Yep, that's a salt lamp.
Ah, there's lots of salt everywhere. How to perform the Northwoods salute. The Northwood salute. Step 1. Okay, the stand. Place your feet firmly on the ground and slightly apart. Oh yeah, I forgot that a lot of notes in here are just here for, you know, to fill the atmosphere. So they're not all of them essentially necessary, but it's good. It adds detail to the environment. I say, lift your right hand to your side. Raise it out in front of you. And don't say a specific word. As if you were grabbing something. Okay. Close your hand tightly as a fist. On the air, rest your body still. Draw blood. Draw blood with your nails? Okay, no thank you. That's possible to bring a fist. No, I don't think I'm going to know about this sort of stuff. That is weird. What's this?
Nothing here.
That is a tall stool. Can I jump? I cannot jump. Salt lamp. Ah, more stuff. Ah, what's this? It's a book. Ah, usual book stuff. Yeah, I would read these in a bit more detail, but unfortunately, as there is no save function, I don't think I've got the time. The important thing is, my counter is going up, so that's all I'm concerned about. The more I find of these, the better. Excerpts from the religious text the firsts. I don't see any Easter eggs yet. Probably won't, but there's a lot in this library. There's a lot about me and my work, isn't there? Ooh, upper class. Oh, don't go to the classes. We don't have time for that. Brief history of the salt. We love our salt. Put it down. Is there anything behind here? We must check everywhere. Leave no shell unturned. Aha! No shell unturned. There we go. Entry date. Alright, at this point in time, the human genome is a crumbling staircase with miscarriages, deformities, such as me being born every day. My research will save the Northwood. It must, because if it does not, all we need to do is survive is unthinkable. Every day I get closer to answers that elude me the day before. My mind is becoming clearer than it ever was. I believe this can only mean one thing. The next step of human evolution is at my fingertips. So the experiments must continue no matter the cost, even if it means losing what little amount of original human I have left in me. Oh, I got 19 though, so that's a good thing. 3 endings, so maybe it goes in increments of 10. Oh, I've already done that. No, I've already done it, yeah, fine. Okay, let's have a look at the desk now.
An incredibly sticky stack of salt paper stuck to the desk.
Gross. Oh, another one. What's this one? Woo! Yeah, top marks for detail. What? Is this the rock? Oh no, it's a planet I've discovered. Oh no, these are details of each individual new planets discovered? Don't know how you did that, but okay, good show, good show. Right, let's go to this till machine. There's something in it. Ah, another one. Dexter, I have finally been given our own laboratory. It's truly astounding the amount of resources the Northwood government has at this disposal. We'll be given our own salt writers, plenty of empty space to work with. Salt writers, yeah, I read that right. Which can be expanded upon after a little paperwork. And black books! I've never seen some before, and I'd only ever heard stories about them. Books that have knowledge in them that the Northwood government considers taboo. I think I'll skim through a couple and write down my observations. Well, disappointment is the first thing that comes to mind when going through these. I can understand how certain ideas in these black books could be misunderstood, but there's nothing here that really screams taboo. Yep, disappointing covers it. I don't see anything else that I can do here.
Yep, that's a salt lamp.
Unless these salt lamps do anything specific, but I guess not, so I suppose that's fine. Alright, let's go into the other room. There's another one here somewhere. There it is. I hope he'll let me in.
Retinal scan.
Yes!
Recognized. Welcome, masters.
Who hired the ghoul? More boxes. Great. Oh, it's a storage unit. Oh, wait. Nope.
It's a box full of scavenged cyborg parts.
That's strange. Oh, it's a lift. If I take the elevator, something tells me I won't be able to come back. Am I sure I'm ready to go? I think I am. I got 21 out of 60, and there appears to be 3 levels, so it sounds about right. There's no save function. Oh, it's going to be hard. I wish there was. Alright, here I am. Let's discover some more mysterious things.
Emergency elevator door activated. Have a nice day.
Alright, let's start with the left. Oh, nice.
Why do you always have to record our conversations?
Don't feel so special. I record my conversations with everybody. Now, what were you saying about your son?
I didn't come here about my...
Albin has been showing interest in men, so you thought you'd come to me for advice.
Now, wait a second.
Don't bother denying it. You know by now that I'm tapped into every conversation in the Northwood. You and him have talked about this in length, and you thought you'd come to me for advice because of my own interest in men. Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not interested in men. I'm interested in one man, and that's because Daxter and I are intellectual equals. Something I can't say for the rest of the family.
Well, fuck you two. I thought we were going to have a civil fucking conversation, but as always, you're just a fucking asshole.
Language!
Oh, wait, come back. It's not like I can listen in on your conversations anyways.
That's not me, is it? God, I hope not.
One of my many, many salt lamps.
Oh, I got a lot of salt lamps. Oh, a kitty cat! Is that alive? I think it's alive.
Hello there, Spot.
Spot 642. Okay, he's a clone.
This is a really rare natural resource. Maybe I should stop burning it. Nah.
Ooh.
Ah, yes. My very own sword breaker. I remember losing that hand.
Okay. Another one. My work so far has been inefficient. I have relegated most of my cybernetic research to my own persons. However, as I said, this is inefficient. Taking on volunteers for experimental surgery will be the best of use of my time from now on. Previous works will be categorized and placed on display. Unnecessary cluttering will be removed from the main lab floor, and corpses will have their cybernetics removed. Yeah, I figured that. To be used on future projects. With these changes, the workload will be lessened, and I will have no more time to focus on what really matters. I have more time to focus on what really matters. I saw another one here somewhere. Here we go. I should really read these in more detail. Guys, you got to put in a save function when the game is this big. But feel free, of course, to pause the video if you want to read this yourself. I think the only key thing is that's obviously
many salt lamps.
The key thing is to get that mark as high as possible. That is one big book. Excerpts from the religious texts of the seconds. I have no idea what that is. Well, whoever's printing these words certainly can't pick the same text format. Stool, the correct size. It's nice and blue. There's a lot of till machines here. What is it with all these till machines? Aha! I have no doubt in my mind that the procedure will go flawlessly, but I still feel it is best to record these last few thoughts for possible further research. I will admit, I am a tad afraid. Getting rid of the last bit of grey matter is sure to have some consequences, but will account for most of it. Not to mention, Daxter is doing the surgery, so the chance for error is slim. Though I will have still preferred to do it myself. Who says you can't perform brain surgery on yourself? I certainly didn't. Yet there's still this nagging sensation that I won't be able to come back from the table. I guess this bomb has already gone off. Something went wrong. Ah, my sword breaker thing. The process of creating it. Did I make it from broken swords? That'd be a climatic event. Alright, 28 out of 60. We're getting there. I would say I've got the second ending. There's clearly like a bad ending, a normal ending. Oh, I've already read that. No, don't! Oh.
Record our conversations.
Don't feel so special. I record my
Skip.
conversations.
Moving on. That room appears to... Ah, it's blocked. Damn. Got to go in there at some point. Okay, where do we go next? In here? Ah, what's this? Something here.
I really hope that one of my journal pages isn't at the bottom of this thing.
Is that a well? I don't know. Probably going to go in there last. Oh, hang on. Oh, shower units. I guess... Oh, just going into this room unlocks something. Hello, that's specifically for me.
It's a Northwood brand clothing machine. You just put your head, arms, or legs in, and bam, you got your new clothes jettisoned all the way from your dresser. I heard that the newer models actually have safety precautions on them.
Ah, I think I'm going to go into somewhere dangerous at some point. Ooh. With every subtle advancement this has made, I am forced to take pause, as the NWSP requires more and more powerful means to achieving their ends. The absurd amount of cybernetic firepower each member possesses will be enough to destroy an entire building, and yet to keep asking me for more. More strength, more speed, more brain capacity. It has gotten to the point where I needed to put safeguards in place to keep them from killing themselves. But of course, Adrian finds ways to subvert my work and undo safeguards I've put in place, forcing me to give her a new arm or leg every week. I've resorted to using some of the experimental implants on her simply because I lack the time. Make more standard replacements. Right, do I stick myself in this thing?
While I could always go for a change of clothes on account of most of mine being burnt off thanks to that explosion, I'm gonna say I have other things to do.
Alright, maybe I'll come back to it later. Big bed. Okay, this looks important. That blue stuff. More salt, of course. More excerpts from the religious text. Alright, can I get that?
Yep, that's my Northwood brand clock. Who tries to blow somebody up this early in the morning?
That's a clock? Nothing on the bed? Ah, drawers.
Nope.
Masters! I want to show you something. Behold! Ugh! What in the world is this thing? It's a fish-human hybrid. So, it started off as just a fish. Is it that the opposite of what you're trying to accomplish? What are you supposed to do with this? I began collecting data on it, and I found out some very interesting things. Such as... Well, if you try to turn a fish into a man,
you end up with a horrifying fish creature.
Oh, gross! And still, I find myself without enough subjects to carry out most crucial of experiments. Most of the subjects who are brought in have suffered some sort of blunt force trauma or worse. Thanks to the NWSP's methods, I will need healthier subjects. So I have put in a requisite to have random members of the population brought in for experimentation. The upper echelon, of course, will go untouched. So I have no need to worry that Daxter might end up on the operating table. Wherever he is. Surely the answers I need will be found now. Till. I'm going to keep pressing those tills. I don't know, maybe it's a secret that I'm going to collect. I'm going to search this floor in detail because one of those blue page notes could be hidden. But I think that's all in that room. I'll get to that area later. I'm going to go all along the edges to make sure I don't miss anything. Tree! Nothing on the tree. Are we sure? I don't see anything hanging on it. Man, that is dark. My eye light... I mean, where's that clicking noise coming from my light? Am I pushing my eye to switch it on? Till. Ah.
Daxter, the quality of this work you have shown me is insufficient. It would appear as if you have been misleading myself and the Northwood government for the past several months now.
Oh, I suppose so.
I have been filing daily reports on your activities, and now the NWSP
He sounds very
has deemed
bored.
it necessary to intervene. They will be here shortly.
Wait, you've been doing what?
I would recommend you not resist. Adrian is not known for her delicate hand.
How could you do this to me? I thought we were partners. But I guess the masters I knew died on the operating table.
Your attempts to flee will be met with resistance. Please comply.
Well, clearly been roboticized. Till. Another note. I found myself incapable of sleeping for the last month. It is a welcome change. Not needed to be unconscious for 8 hours every day, but at the same time it is disconcerting that there was not a projected... this was not a projected effect of the surgery. Daxter has also begun to grow more distant. I believe he is beginning to doubt my methods, though he is a hypocrite, for that to say the least, since his hybridization experiments have left many people deformed or unable to live a normal life inside the Northwood's walls. He is spending less and less time within the lab, and after examining his work, it seems he has been not made any He has been not made any progress within the last several months. I believe I will have to bring this to the attention of the NWSP, if only so that they may keep a closer eye on him.
Nothing here.
There's something here.
Guess what? There's
Nope.
nothing. Nothing here. Guess what? Nothing here. Guess what? Guess what? Nope. Nothing here. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Nothing here. Guess what?
Okay.
There's nothing.
Till! More books. 1001 recipes for Delta fish. Yeah. Let's have a quick look because I am into cooking. Fresh Delta fish, well, I'm already screwed. A fistful of unprocessed sea salt. A fistful? That's a measurement I've never seen before. Serve hot with chilled clam juice. Oh, moving on. That does not sound nice. I'm clearly now in the kitchen. Let's have a look in the sink. Aha, ha, 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 ha. You can't get away from me. Why is it that humans are so hard to kill? You cut off an arm, the human finds something new to replace it with. You take out the heart, the human does much the same, although more likely than not it's another human doing the replacement. Though I definitely must try open heart surgery on myself at some point. I'm getting off topic. The point is, humans are hard to kill because they have a willingness to survive that transcends the physical. Or so many would have you believe. No, human beings have a weakness. Wait, what? Did I just jump ahead then? No, I didn't. No, human beings have a weakness when it comes to their own brains. As do all animals. If the brain is messed with in any way, that makes the willingness to survive turn into a drool stain. What I did wasn't necessary. He has to understand that. What I did was a necessity. I'm sorry. I'm getting much into this, but at least I'm still all sorts of things there, but never mind. Okay, I think that was it. I don't think there was anything else, but I'll keep an open eye out. Desk I've already searched. Is there anything over here? No. I think I may have to take the elevator again. under the table. I'm not leaving anything unturned here because I want to get as many of these as I can.
You should probably come with me.
Okay, I took the cat. Oh, okay. Something happened there. So, do I take this as well?
I mean, I might as well take it with me.
Ah.
No reason not to.
Alright.
This is a really rare natural resource. Maybe I should stop burning it. Nah. This is a really rare natural resource. Maybe I should stop burning it. Nah.
Nothing here. Guess what? There's nothing.
I'm taking with me personal effects.
Nothing here. Nope.
Biocide.
Ah.
Recognize. Welcome. Spot.
Spot. Really? The cat is allowed in? Wow. That is weird. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Tilt.
Oh, son, I'm so proud of you. You've made your own swordbreaker, which means you're a man now. Cheer up. We'll get this hand fixed right away. Honey, where's the med kit? Oh, you lost it? Well, don't worry. We'll head on over to Master's place and he'll get you a brand new hand.
Well, that was my own fault for chopping off my own hand. Oh, please tell me this isn't a code.
Nothing here. Guess what? Nothing here. Guess what? There's nothing.
Okay, I'm good.
Fine, Alvin, fine. I don't care anymore. You can be with Joshua, you can sleep with them, whatever. But for fuck's sake, you need to get a girl pregnant.
It's not that easy, Mom. I just can find girls attractive.
Why the hell not? I do. But I did what I had to so that I could make you. This isn't about what you want. This isn't about what I want. This is about the greater good of the North Wood.
I don't care about the Northwood.
Alvin, you didn't mean... Alvin, you didn't mean that.
Nope. Guess what? Nothing here. Guess what? There's nothing.
There's a lot of buttons here. I want to make sure I press everything.
Guess what? Nothing here. Nope. Guess what?
Oh, hang on. No, that's alright.
Here.
Oh, I think that was it. There's actually not much in here, and I don't seem to have a jump function to go anywhere outside this area, but I don't see anything else. Not on the floor. Alright, let's go to the other place, because apparently Spot has got more access than I do. Hang on, can Spot go down in there?
I really hope that one
No,
of my
okay,
journal
fine.
pages is
I
at
get
the
it.
bottom
That's a
of this
toilet.
thing.
Alright, Spot. Here. Go in this door for some reason.
Biocide. Recognize. Welcome. Spot.
Maybe now that I've got the sword, I can open the fridge, or something like that. Here we go. This looks important. Alright, he'll probably say a life is worth its weight in salt. That's only speculation. So with that logic, doesn't that mean that all my efforts have been justified? I would think so. In fact, I know this. This will be my final entry, as I fear that the storied piece of literature called my journal has a bit too much of me and not me in it. Too much of me and not me in it. Everything in here might lead one to believe that I'm some sort of psychotic lunatic. We can't have people thinking that, especially not in these days of uncertainty. The pillar of the community must be the strongest member of society. He will probably also say, and so, I will remain the strongest pillar. And that's how people must always see me. The unflappable Master Mansion Northwood. The second one at last. Did the paper?
Hello? Is anybody out there?
Oh, the experiment was caught. That was easier than I imagined.
Daxter? Is that you? Let me out of here!
I'm afraid I can't do that. You're too much of a danger to the world, but I guess I can't kill you either.
Didn't stop you from trying earlier.
That was a test. A test you passed. So, congratulations.
Let me out of here, or I'll...
You'll what? Kill another 30,000 people? Those were innocent people! I thought you were programmed to follow your predecessor's work, but this? Look out that window. That's just a fraction of what you've done. Can you even remember?
There are a few things still foggy. You know, on account of someone trying to blow me up!
Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. If you look closely, all those beds are empty anyways. We got everyone out of here before the first bomb went off. I have an idea. How about you sit there until the walls are crumbling around you? That's suitable.
Wait, Daxter, where? You're leaving me here? Daxter!
Uh-oh. Ooh, I think the game ended. I wasn't quite finished exploring. I should have got a warning. I only got about 43 out of 60. I'm pretty sure obviously there were quite a few areas that I missed out, but still. This must be a bad ending then, I think. I don't know. There are 3 different endings, and one of them is obviously me getting blown up by my colleague, or something like that. Yep, I think that is definitely the ending. Made possible with the Unreal Engine. Thank you much everyone for joining me. Unfortunately, there is no save option in this, so I don't know what ending I've got, but at least that certainly gives you an idea. Yeah, I understand, it's perfectly fine. Anyway, yes, thank you very much everyone for joining me for this game. I thought it was a very interesting game. A bit odd, but I guess that's part of its character. Couldn't find all the other bits and pieces in detail, but at least you get an idea now where it is, and obviously if you find an alternative ending, let me know how it went. And I'll see you soon. Keep playing.